In 1998, the Rams NFL team were in last place. They finished 4-12, pitiful. But in 1999, they went 13-3, won the Super Bowl, and went from basically in a 12-month period from last to first. Do you know this happens a whole lot more than we give it credit for? We don't see it because we don't want to do the effort or put the effort in or actually change our actions to get to that point. But it happens quite a bit. In 1990, it happened to me. I got out of the military, took a job, full commission sales, and for a year and a half, I was pathetic. I was in last place. And I was in last place by choice because that's the effort I was putting in. And I continued to do the same thing every day, expecting different results, and it never happened. Then all of a sudden, a year and a half in, the company hired a trainer. His name was Gregorio. And Gregorio changed my life radically. Within 6 months of Gregorio being there, I went from last place to first place. First place in sales, first place in commission, first place in money. First place in every area because just being around him. Because he became a catalyst, a change in my life. All of a sudden, my actions changed. Just like Kurt Warner did for the Rams. They went from last place to first place in that time span in 1 year because they hired a guy who was bagging groceries the year before, and he became one of the greatest quarterbacks single season ever in the history of the NFL. And he won the MVP of the Super Bowl that year. You can go from last to first place in under a year, I guarantee it. Here are the 3 things that NFL teams do, businesses do, individuals do. If you want to change your year and grow exponentially, do these 3 simple things. Number 1, hire or find a good coach or mentor. You can do it for free, but choose wisely because they're going to help you get from where you're at to where you want to be. Number 2, you've got to draft well. Any NFL team will tell you if you don't draft well, you're setting yourself up for an epic failure. For your team drafting, and I'm Team Ed, your team, whoever, whatever your name is, you got to draft well. Who you surround yourself with. Whoever you surround yourself with is going to do one of 2 things. They're either going to help you or hurt you. They're either become your sails or your anchors. Choose wisely who you surround yourself with. And number 3, like Kurt Warner, you better become the MVP of your team. So for Team Ed, I got to be the MVP, which means I got to put the work in. I've got to push the envelope every day. I've got to grind it out. I got to get better and work on hone my skills every day. It doesn't end. When you do these 3 things and follow these 3 things, you'll understand this. Success is a team sport. Draft your team wisely. I guarantee if you apply these things by the end of this year, in under a year, you'll go from last to first in any area you choose in your life. My name is Ed Carcari. I'd love to connect with you. You can find me at edcarcari.com. Find your passion. Find your life.